We're building a clone factory. We use different resources to build a building and install conveyors there. Construction is just beginning.
Oh!
We have already built a clone factory here and are officially announcing its opening. No one in the village has such a thing.
Oh, Mikey, we're standing outside our own clone factory. Now all we have to do is go inside and get to work. Let's take a full tour now and tell you what we've installed inside.
Of course! We have special equipment with levers that have inscriptions and arrows that indicate the abilities of the clones. We can also combine these levers.
But now we need to get to the conveyor belts faster, because now we have the first copy that is ready to go through the conveyor belt.
Yep. Good. I can see the conveyor belt moving quietly. Interesting. What is her speed? Oh no!
Mikey fell off the conveyor belt. It's very funny. Next time you'll know that you should never step on it. And now let's run and see. Here we can get various additional items, a sword, brick blocks, and a security control panel.
Now we have a goal and we can get to work. Let's run faster to our factory. Soon there will be a huge number of clones in our village that we will be able to produce. I want you to be the first to pull the levers and we'll see the result.
Now I'm pushing the lever. Speed! I think this is the first thing I wanted to check out, and the car wash gave me a chance. I hope everyone is ready because the moment that we have been waiting for is coming. Great! Mikey, let's get to the computer faster.
Oh, now all that remains is to press just one button. And after that, our first clone will appear on the assembly line. You can't imagine how worried I am. We made a clone of the Flash.
Huh?
I can develop incredible speed and run around this building. No one's going to catch me right now.
Ah!
Everything didn't go according to plan. The clone won't listen to us. Mikey, we need to catch the Flash fast. He just kicked down the door and ran outside. I've never seen such a high speed. He runs by and sometimes I don't even notice him. Stop it. Ugh.
I would never have thought that a clone could use such speed to move around our village. Why don't you listen to us? We are your creators. Come here quickly, otherwise I'll get really angry and you'll regret running fast.
Oh.
But you still can't catch me. You know that yourself. No one in our village has such a speed. You think I'm going to be good, but you're very wrong. It's time to show my strength, and I will destroy everything that was built here.
Now we have to rebuild the village after the Flash destroys it. This can't go on. Let's go in search of him. I am sure that I will definitely be able to find a way to catch him. But for that, I'm going to need a spider web right now. The best way to catch super fast superheroes is a trap. I'll look around the houses. Surely one of the villagers has cobwebs in his chest. I don't even doubt it. Mikey is still rebuilding at home. Great. This is what I need. And now, with the scissors in my hands, it's time to run outside and tell Mikey about it. We'll make a trap and catch the Flash.
Super! I see you found the web, and it's very good. Then I'll use it quickly. I'm sure Flash doesn't expect to be caught anytime soon.
Huh? I noticed that he was running down this particular alley. That's why I'm going to set up a web now. And as soon as he runs through here... Yes, it worked! Flash, you're in our hands now!
It can't be. I thought I wasn't vulnerable. And now I'm trapped in some kind of spider web and I can't get out of it. Please release me because it is very sticky and it is unpleasant for me. I agree to obey you and I will not destroy anything in this village anymore.
Woohoo! This is a completely different conversation, which I really like. Then now we need to get the scissors. Just remove all the cobwebs and the Flash will follow us. I really like that our clone has become obedient and will no longer commit bad actions. Woohoo!
I've removed all the cobwebs and now you're under our control. This is the main condition that you will definitely agree to. Mikey, congratulations. It was very difficult to do, but we need to move on. We're going back to the clone factory now. Woohoo!
You can't imagine how glad I am that our experiment went well. But we even have to rebuild houses that were destroyed by the Flash. The The most important thing is that our factory continues to work and will bring even more new characters.
Woohoo! This is just the beginning. I suggest you don't relax after all and start a new job. We need more clones, and I want to choose which one will be next. Let's go to the levers. There are all the names that we will need to press.
Oh, good! Just this time, please choose something new. I would really like to see the clone that will be next. The moment has come to go to the button and check. I'm a little worried right now. Oh!
We have created a big clone of baby Mikey. This is something new, but in order for him to leave our factory now, he will even have to break down the door and make it bigger because it's huge and growing fast. This is a real giant baby.
I don't want to listen to anyone, and now I'm going to do whatever I want. That's why you can't hold me back. I'll crush the jerseys and run on playing. This is going to be the most fun day of my life.
Uh-oh! Oh no! Mikey has now been crushed and he is very flattened. Child, you should never do that. You should listen because we will give you good advice. In the meantime, find some resources for us in the village.
What a naughty child! I didn't expect him to do this to me. But never mind, we will definitely retrain him. And now, let's run faster to our factory because we need to take all the necessary resources to rebuild the wall. I'll run after the kid to catch him.
Mikey and I have to split up now. I'll use grates and blocks of stone to make a cage on the second floor. You can quickly put the child there because he is very naughty and can break everything in his path. The most important thing is that Mikey gets there on time and the child doesn't break anything in the village. Let's get to work. Now, if I align this final row of reinforced iron bars along the upper walkway, not only will I eliminate any remaining blind spots, but I'll also create a perfectly enclosed security corridor that no hostile mob or nosy intruder can ever breach without triggering at least 3 different defense protocols I've carefully installed underneath the floor panels. These aren't just ordinary iron bars either. I specifically smelted them using blast-resistant materials collected from the Nether, then combined them with a redstone-powered locking system that synchronizes with the central control hub on the main floor. I've run the calculations twice and even simulated a potential breach scenario using dummy creepers. And with these final adjustments in place, I can finally say that the second floor of this factory is not just protected. I'm completing the cages at the factory. Oh, this is where we're going to store all the superheroes that we're going to catch, and then we're going to make copies of them. So right now, I'm completing all the cages so that they can be here and not be able to escape from here, so I basically have quite a bit left. And very soon, I will need to go to the village in order for the villager to pick up the money that he just has to give me so that I can improve, and then see if Mikey and his son can catch someone so that we can come here after all. Someone has already been imprisoned. Woohoo! Well, that's great. I kind of finished it, and so far I'm ready for the second floor of our factory. Now, I think it's time to do something, by the way, and it's just improving in order for us to be able to sell this copy to someone later, of course, and that would be very cool because we will earn quite a lot of money. So now I rather run to them in order to see. What? I see they still managed to catch it.
Woohoo!
Great! You still managed to catch him. So now I will pay you very good money because you did it pretty well. Thank you very much. If anything, I will definitely contact you again.
Yep. After all, my son and I managed to catch him, and now he's definitely with us and definitely not going anywhere. So I think we should rather take him to our factory.
Oh, take him up to the second floor. Huh? Because I've prepared all the places where we'll store them. So I understand that you're pretty big. Build yourself a small ladder and break the wall or glass there. And then just put him there. And then I'll fix everything so that he doesn't run away for sure. In fact, it's pretty cool that we did everything right. And now, by the way, we still have money, which I'm gonna spend right now on improving our factory so that we can make some kind of superhero right now, which we can then sell very easily. But first, we will test all his abilities. Oh, well, great. Now we definitely have him and he won't run away. So we can safely close him right here and nothing will happen to him. And so now we need to go downstairs in order to try and create someone for us as soon as possible so that in the future you can sell him very easily. More very big money.
Woohoo! I see we have opened up quite a lot of settings that we can apply to our future superhero that we will produce. So let's quickly choose the best one and make the coolest one.
Oh, yes, there are a lot of settings. Well, it seems like I just chose all the necessary settings that are here. Of all the settings, it turns out to be speed, health, strength. Well, these are the most basic parameters that can be. Therefore, now, at the touch of a button, we need to wait a little bit and we will have the one we decided to create. Let's look at all his abilities that he can do.
Well, I'm very glad that you created me after all. And in fact, you can't even imagine what kind of power I'm feeling right now. So send me soon. I'll show you all my powers. And in general, in principle, what I'm capable of. I think you'll be very surprised.
Oh, wow, actually, I can see that you're pretty strong, but we really don't want to talk to you for so long right now and decide something. On the contrary, we created you in order to simply sell you, and we are not so interested in you. We basically just need to earn money from you. So you'd better come with us now and we'll just sell you. Oh,
I knew there would be a catch. Do you really want to sell me just like that and do something to me? No. I won't let you do that. I'll destroy everything I see in my path, and you won't even be able to stop me.
uh-oh.
No, I don't think he's going to stop. And I think that soon, in any case, he will now switch to us. Ah! Let's run home soon.
Uh-oh. Yes, in fact, for some reason, we didn't think through the moment how we could stop them if we didn't control them. Like he realized that it was better not to run after us and kind of runs away somewhere. Oh, yes, in fact, it was pretty scary, to be honest. I'm even still worried that he might come back at any moment, so now I'd rather run home. And in order to take the spikes and place them around the entrance to our house, it will be safer, and at least somehow notice him if he suddenly wants to attack us again. That's why I'm going to do this in the near future, and then we'll see, because in any case, we need to improve our factory even further. Very well, we now have a small tactic, how we can temporarily remove it for now. Namely, I'm setting up spikes now and Mikey is distracting him, and then just when Mikey runs back here to me, he will step on these spikes, and thus we will be able to defeat him and more villages, and at least no one will threaten us.
Yep. Well, great! We finally managed to defeat him and he fell into our trap. Now no one is threatening us. We can be calm.
Well, let's keep improving.
Woohoo!
In fact, it's pretty cool, but look at it. They've already improved another part of our factory, and roughly speaking, we've got another section. Therefore, right now, I think that you and I will start improving and making the next one. Right now, the most important thing is for us to make normal settings, so that we get a pretty cool person, so that later on we can at least control him. And most importantly, it didn't turn out the way it did with that one, because it was just some kind of horror and there was nothing we could do about it now. I hope everything will be different. Oh, well, we've made all the settings that we originally planned, and now I'm at home, so we can just move on to what this device will create. The most important thing is that it turns out to be really good, and that's exactly what we'll check after I activate this device at the touch of a button. Well, now all the basic settings are ready for sure, and now I think that now we can see if you really got something very good, because at the moment I'm very interested in what it is. So I think you and I will not hesitate and rather do it. Well, now send me a quick look at what we got in the end. I hope it's something very cool. Oh, that's my son. I wonder what kind of abilities you'll have this time. I hope that with something cooler we can control you.
Woohoo! Come on, show your skills soon.
Uh-oh. Oh no, he started setting everything on fire around us. In fact, I didn't expect it to be like this, so we need to stop him as soon as possible and put everything out. Otherwise, our entire factory is on fire, and everything we did was in vain. So now I'm going to try to stop him somehow. Of course, it's going to be pretty fanatical anyway because he's very small and runs away fast. but I still won't let him run far, because if we don't stop him now, he'll probably start setting the whole village on fire, and there'll be practically nothing left of the village. So now I'm trying to catch him as fast as possible. Ho-ho! I advise you to stop, because otherwise you won't run away from us in any way. I need to stop you somehow, because otherwise we can't just let you go. You're going to do a lot of bad things here anyway, for which we'll be responsible later.
Look at him! He's doing everything pretty smart. In fact, we can't even approach him in any way. He's pouring lava under him. And I really can't even imagine how we will be able to restore it. It will be quite very difficult. And I do not know if we will be able to do anything at all because even I have no options.
Still, I think it's time to end this, because you're doing it very wrong. On the contrary, you're harming not only yourself, but also the villagers. So let's finish it soon and don't do it again, because it's very wrong. If you do that again, I'll scold you very much. You'll punish me, so I hope that's the end of our conversation. Oh, yes, that's great. I'm very glad that you still decided to fix everything for yourself, and you'll do more of this. But I think that's it, but still, we'll finish.
Yep. Yes, it was really very interesting and cool.
Ho-ho! I'm JJ, and today with Mikey, we had a clone factory which was quite successful and we did a lot of things. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.